Hello YouTube, it is Saturday, February 2nd, 2014. You are watching Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. I am Gary, the Bypassman. You can find me on Facebook as the Bypassman YouTube or on YouTube as the Bypassman. Welcome to another edition. I first want to give a shout out to Wendy and just say I'm thinking about you every day, and I hope everything works out as best as it can, and just sending my love and hugs to you and your mom, and that's it. Hugs. Oh, I got you. Okay, there you go. Anyway, on to this week's topic. Tell your journey summary. Years post-op, complications, starting weight, goal weight, current weight. Is weight loss surgery hard for you? All that jazz. My journey is, I don't know, it's my journey. I don't want to say it's hard, I don't want to say easy, but basically one day I was at work, and one of my fellow workers was saying that, hey, did you hear such and such guy got weight loss surgery and our insurance covers it? So I'm like, oh, really? Never really thought too much about weight loss surgery. So I said, all right, I'll check into it. And he said he was going to check into it. Just to make the story clear, he never looked into it. But the very next day, I looked it up and looked the doctor up, and found the facility that's near me that does it, and it's a very respected facility. So I learned what to do. Obviously, I had to. Most people, almost everyone, has to go to a seminar first, and I went to the seminar, and they took my information down afterwards, and I went in for a consultation, and they got the ball rolling very quickly. They told me I gotta go get an abdominal ultrasound. They said I had to go to the psychiatrist, and then I had to go to the nutritionist, and I had to have blood work. So I got on the phone, I set up all the appointments for the same week, and I got everything done within a week. And turned all my information in, and probably less than a week later, they were calling me and telling me that I was approved, and they wanted to set a surgery date. And I was like, whoa! I wasn't ready. I needed a little more time for some reason in that time. So yeah, so the process for me moved very quickly, and so I had my surgery date in August of 2009, and so my highest weight was 385, and my goal weight, I didn't really have a goal weight, but I got down to about 225, and I currently reside around 245, and I've been maintaining that for a little over 3 years now. Let's see, complications. I guess I've had a few. I've had 2 ulcers, and they have basically been warranted unexplainable. They were in the duodenum area. I don't have a picture, but I can draw a quick picture if I can try to not massacre a stomach. No. I'm drawing pictures while I'm making my video. Okay, so this will focus, hopefully, maybe. No? There it goes. So if you can see where that circle is where the ulcers were in the duodenum area, and obviously no food or drink passes through that area, seeing that I have a bypass. Because the original stomach is not being used. So anyway, the first ulcer was it was bleeding very bad, and I was in the hospital for 2 weeks because they were trying to find it. They did everything they could. They did a endoscopy, they did a colonoscopy, they dropped the camera capsule, then they finally had to do a special procedure called a double balloon enteroscopy, and it's basically an endoscopy, but the scope has a sleeve on the outside, and they both move independently, and they both have a balloon, so they're able to push the scope down, balloon up, and then push the scope further, balloon the sleeve up, and then push this further, and they inchworm all the way down into the, she went all the way from my esophagus all the way down to my colon. 3-hour procedure, and yes, it's a surgery, and you are put out. Anyway, so they finally found it. It's a very difficult place to get to. If they can't do a double balloon enteroscopy, if I can focus this picture again, I don't know what I'm saying. If you can't do a double balloon enteroscopy where they can get up in here and get to the ulcer, they actually got to go through your stomach. They cut a hole, and they cut a hole right through there, and they come straight down through here, and then come down into there. And you don't want to be cut. You don't want to be cut like that and focus and do that way. So the double balloon enteroscopy is obviously the better choice if you have that available. Why am I not focusing? There it goes. Focus. There you go. So anyway, then I had it just took a long time because they had to, it was a process to try to find it. And my kids are watching. So yeah, so it took 2 weeks. So then a year later, I got another bleeding ulcer, and I told the doctor, basically, I said, enough of this bullshit. 2 weeks. I said, we're gonna find this puppy and get it done with. And so they did up the procedures. They did an endoscopy at the same time. They dropped the balloon cap, a camera capsule, and and determined that it was in the same area. So they did the double balloon enteroscopy, and just took care of it. So I was only in the hospital about 4 weeks. 4 days. Excuse me. So moving on to the next question is weight loss surgery hard for you? Hard? Yeah, it wasn't easy. Very different than normal beforehand. How hard? I guess, I don't know. It's a matter of what you think hard is. But I don't want to say it was terribly hard. I want to say that I have good willpower, and once I get myself focused on something, that I just stick to it. And I'm pretty good at that. I mean, I've been on diets before that, I stuck to it and I lost weight. I've lost 60 pounds. I've lost 80 pounds. I put it all back on and more, but when I focused and stayed on the diet works, and I lost the weight. But after I stopped, I would just go back to eating the same way, and of course I'd gain all the weight back. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. It's Peyton. Say hi, Peyton.
Hi.
Yeah. So I'm not saying weight loss surgery is easy. I mean, everyone's different. Everyone's gonna come across different struggles in their journey. One more complication I had was iron. I got really low in iron. I had to get an iron transfusion. But I upped my iron, and my iron is on the rise. So it wasn't that big of a deal. And this is Parker. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna, for me personally, I'm not gonna say that weight loss surgery was extremely difficult.
Hey,
it wasn't easy. It took a lot of willpower.
In your pajamas.
You had to really focus on the rules and follow the rules, which makes it easier.
Parker's in his pajamas.
But anyway, yeah. All right. Well, that's it for this week. It's all I have, and I know I'm late again. I was trying to beat Mama Rose, but she wakes up too early. So yeah. So have a great week, and I'll see you next Saturday for another edition of Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Bye.